It's normal to experience mental burnout from time to time. But without the proper habits and strategies on how to address it, mental burnout will derail you from succeeding on your goals and drastically diminish your quality of life. Today, we're discussing 4 ways to deal with mental burnout, starting with the first idea, now. The first thing is stop complaining. I saw this quote from singer Toby Mac that will get you thinking. He said, "Was it a bad day? Or was it a bad 5 minutes that you milked all day?" If you're being honest with yourself, you'll realize you've taken a lot of overall good days and made them bad by milking parts of it with moping and complaining. I know I have. Maybe this mental milking happens when someone does something or says something that you don't like. Maybe it's coming from anxiously waiting to start living your dream life, or maybe it's coming from not feeling good enough compared to others. Whatever our reason is, our complaining rarely is a wise use of our time and often creates a lot of unnecessary bad days. As those bad days pile up, they lead to mental burnout. You see, as long as your ideal world doesn't line up with your current reality, the likelihood of experiencing sadness and mental burnout will increase. If you don't like how things are with your life, don't complain about it. Instead, focus and take action on the things in your control and let go of the rest. The second thing is give yourself permission to rest. I don't know about you, but over the years, I've felt a lot of guilt about taking a break from my work. If I wasn't doing something productive, I felt bad about myself and was afraid people would perceive me as lazy and unmotivated. However, I've learned that quantity of time worked doesn't always translate to quality of time worked. Even robots take time to recharge. And if robots are doing it, you certainly need to be doing it. That's why I suggest proactively addressing your mental burnout by taking a day off about once a week, where you put your work aside and engage in activities you enjoy, and spend time with those who matter to you. As you make this scheduled rest time a consistent and guilt-free practice, you'll be amazed to see your quality of work increase, and your endurance to keep working on your long-term goals will increase also. Number 3, look for 3 good things. If you really think about it, your energy is likely highest and you're happiest when you're grateful about something. We all know and have heard many times that being grateful is a gateway to happiness and contentment in our lives. But it's not something that comes natural to us. At least, it doesn't for me. One practical tip to develop the habit of gratitude is something I learned from Harvard professor Shawn Achor, author of The Happiness Advantage. It's called 3 Good Things. To do it, you'll look back over the past 24 hours and write down 3 good things that happened to you. I personally log my daily entries in a notepad app on my phone. To be considered a good thing, it could be something small, like someone complimenting your outfit or you seeing a funny video. The neuroscience behind why this gratitude practice works is what it does to your reticular activating system. It's a focusing part of your brain. There are thousands of things you can be noticing at this very moment. But this part of your brain takes in what you've been conditioned to deem important and doesn't focus on the rest. The problem is we tend to focus on what's missing and complain instead of what's already present and be grateful. Essentially, what you're doing here with the 3 good things exercise is you're changing your internal question from what can I complain about to what can I be grateful for? I'll say with my own experience, I've made this exercise a fun little game, and no matter how bad my days have been, I've been able to find at least 3 good things that happened in all of them. And number 4, create meaning. Experiencing pain and suffering is a part of life, but when you don't have meaning tied to that pain and suffering, it's easier to experience depression and burnout. For instance, childbirth is one of the most painful experiences in life. Yet babies are still born every day, and women are having multiple babies despite this incredible pain. It's because there's deep meaning for the mother bringing a child into this world, that the joy of having a child outweighs the pain of childbirth. One of my favorite quotes comes from psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl. He said, "When meaning is present, suffering ceases to exist." Oftentimes, we experience burnout because we've forgotten why we are doing what we are doing in the first place. We are a product of what we focus on. And when life gets tough and your work gets stressful, take a moment to focus on the meaning behind it. If it means developing your character and growing as a person, or if it means it's benefiting the lives of others, that is meaning that's strong enough to keep you going and will help you deal with your burnout. At least as a personal example, I'm not the most tech-savvy person, and it's been a challenge learning how to make these types of videos. But when I see you watch this video and get value from it, it gives me a tremendous sense of meaning and helps me put in all the work that I need to do to make these each and every week. If you've gotten value from this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing today and look for future videos that post on Mondays. This is your friend Michael, helping you transform your thinking for the better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.